Right now at 6 o'clock, plane crash investigation. The NTSB now on the scene in Brookshire. The video on the left from right after the crash. The video on the right, what we saw from the air from Sky 2 today. That plane wreckage still there at this hour.
And we also have this video to show you tonight. The same plane just moments before it ran off the runway and burst into flames. What it shows and what the NTSB investigator said when we asked him about it. We're also learning more information about the survivors of that crash. Remember, all 21 people on board escaped that burning plane alive.
We have live team coverage from the Houston Executive Airport in Brookshire, Waller County. We're going to start with DEVEN CLARKE. DEVEN, federal investigators did give some insight today into how this crash is going to be investigated.
They did, Dominique and Chris. Earlier today, NTSB officials stood right outside of the airport and told us that they've already begun to interview passengers as well as the pilots and also witnesses about what happened. They say they plan to leave no stone unturned, so this investigation could take between a year and 18 months to complete.
Yeah, it was tough.
This video shows the moments before an MD-87 attempted to take off from the Houston Executive Airport in Brookshire just after 10 yesterday morning.
When that airplane takes off, I usually, take a picture of it because, it's a large aircraft.
The footage captured by Harry Johnson, a pilot who works out of the Houston Executive Airport with more than 50 years of experience flying. About 8 seconds into the video, you can see a puff of smoke apparently coming out of one of the engines, but Johnson says nothing raised a red flag.
Another thing, it looked normal to me, taxiing.
Moments later, this, flames engulfing the aircraft.
The aircraft exited the paved surface and struck the perimeter fence of the airport. The deep debris path extended beyond the airport fence.
NTSB board member Michael Graham says it also appears the left wing struck trees before coming to its final resting place. He couldn't comment on whether the apparent smoke coming from the engine beforehand played a factor in the wreck, only saying they are looking into it, as well as closely examining several other factors,
including airworthiness, power plants and engines, survival factors, operational factors, and human performance.
Maintenance records, air traffic control, the plane's damaged recorders, and ground scars will also be closely reviewed before making a final determination.
It's obviously be key in us determining the probable cause of this accident.
We're also told that some of the evidence, such as the plane's damaged recorders, have already been sent to Washington, D.C. for evaluation, and that crews will be here for up to 2 weeks combing through what they call perishable evidence. In the meantime, they're asking for any more witnesses out there who may have any videos or pictures to send it in. We have information on how to do that on our website, click2houston.com. We're live in Brookshire from the Houston Executive Airport. DEVEN CLARKE, KPRC 2 News.